Hey everybody, it's episode 29 of the Twilight Zone. This one's called Nightmare as a Child. We've all had nightmares as children. Sometimes it's spiders, sometimes it's clowns, sometimes it's existential dread. That's what the guy in the last episode had, when he realized he was in this place where he could have everything he wanted. It just wasn't good enough for him, you know? All his life he struggled for everything he got, and then suddenly the struggle was taken away and he realized, I kind of like the struggle. It's a message about, maybe your shit life looked from a different angle. Maybe you'll be happy you had that shit life. I don't know. That's a bad message. That's a bad message. Don't take that to heart. Anyway, this one's called Nightmare as a Child, as I said. So let's just watch it. Let's see what the nightmare is. Hey! Ooh, did you see that? There's a ghost child on the stairs. Oh, she's nice. She's not a ghost.
Well, hello there. How are you?
How are you doing? Why are you looking at me?
You're new here, aren't you?
Are you? Me?
Just visiting.
Me from the
Just
past?
Visiting someone in the building? Not much to say, is that it? I teach school.
I know all about you.
Oh, you do?
Do? Well, how about a cup of nice hot chocolate?
But you don't like marshmallows, do you?
How do you know that, kid?
You're right, I don't.
I don't either.
My theory of them being the same
Here we
person
are.
is intact.
But in a moment, this woman, Helen Foley,
Helen Foley.
will realize fear.
Ooh,
She
shit.
will understand. A little girl will lead her by the hand and walk with her.
Don't go with her.
into a nightmare.
Holy shit. Go away, creepy kid. Don't be leading me into terror.
Hope it isn't too rich.
You got burnt once. That scar right below your elbow. How did it happen?
Actually, I don't remember.
Are
A
we
lot
gonna
of things I don't recall at a certain age.
Are we gonna find out? You blocked them all out?
Something happened to me then, and I'm not sure exactly what it was.
Do people look familiar to you sometimes?
What do you mean?
What are you talking
I
about?
mean, when you pass people on the streets.
Sometimes?
Today?
Today?
Did someone go by you today?
No.
That was before the episode started.
Did you remember?
Yes, there was someone.
Who was it?
Outside the school.
We definitely didn't
There
see
was a
that.
man in a car.
He looked so...
So familiar to you. He made you frightened, didn't he?
Did he do this to your elbow?
Who are you?
Well,
What's your name? Where are you from?
Let me lead you by the hand
I live
somewhere.
around here. People call me Marky.
It's a very pretty name.
Is that all you've
Is
got
it?
to say?
No, it isn't. Stupid name, kid. Get out of here.
Nothing. Someone's coming. Whoever's coming is coming here. I don't want to be here.
Ooh,
Yes,
it's...
there is.
I know what this is. This is her internal... It's her fear manifesting.
Miss Foley?
Her
Miss
anxiety.
Helen Foley?
Nope. No, Helen used to live here, but I'm a new person.
Yes, who is it?
My name is Marky.
I don't know whether you remember me or not, but I knew your mother very well.
Ooh. I used to bang your mother, and then I banged you with the... Burned you with the... You did something to her.
Remember me?
You do look familiar. Didn't I see you?
In front of the school?
Yeah.
Yes, that's right.
He has a nice warm face, doesn't he? Look at
I
this
thought you
smile.
looked at me a little oddly.
What did he do?
It's been a lot of years, Miss Foley. You were just a little girl at the time. You couldn't have been more than 10 or 11. I used to work for your mother. Any bells yet, Peter Selden?
Nope. Were you in the Pink Panther?
After the tragic thing happened, you were ill for a long time. Were you ever able to recall exactly what it was that...
It was you.
What I...
Only vague, disjointed things.
He's gonna trigger it, though.
That's all.
You were in the room when it happened.
When what happened?
When your mother died? When I killed her.
I wanted to stop and just say
Check in
hello.
on you. See if you're okay.
You say you worked for my mother?
I handled some of her investments for her at the time.
I took all her money, too.
Well, it's wonderful to see you grown up the way you have. Just as beautiful as you were when you were a little girl. I had quite a crush on you. I
What?
I was the first one to find a tragic, terrible thing, your mother being killed like that. And they never found the man who did it.
No, could have been anybody. Not me, of course. You don't remember anything, do you?
So many things I don't remember that happened at that time.
Oh, good, good.
Hearing my mother scream and
There was a man.
Did you see his face?
Could you describe him in a courtroom?
It's one of the things I've forgotten, or at least pushed out of my mind. Are you here for a while, Mr. Selden?
Nope.
No, I was just passing through.
Just making sure you don't remember anything. Nope.
I thought she'd finished her cocoa and...
Who are you talking about?
It's odd.
Your inner manifestation of fear?
Who?
Marky, she said her name was.
Strangest little thing.
That's the nickname I used to give you when I had a crush on you. Anyway, I'm out of here.
Well, I guess I'd better be going.
Leaving the States.
Little Marky.
Oh, he remembers it.
Little Marky, that's what she calls herself.
Don't say it, dude.
That was your nickname, Miss Foley, when you were a little girl.
See, he said it. Are you feeling okay, Miss Foley? Ooh, he's like, I'm gonna get the rope now.
Something wrong?
Do you remember something?
Things are coming back to me. I was called Marky.
Yeah.
I haven't thought of that in years.
Dude, you gotta kill her.
That's...
Do it right now. Before she remembers anything
Sure.
else.
Look, there's something I want to show you.
It's my knife collection.
Stand, you're not...
It's a snapshot your mother gave me of you when you were a little girl, see?
But that's Marky. That's her.
And you look so like your mother. So much like your mother.
Are you not creeped out by this guy? Really? You looked really creepy as a child. Just saying that. You had a stupid nickname. No wonder you forgot it all. He's still there, I'm sure. Just watching her. Oh, is she having a flashback?
Ruin your life as well as mine.
It don't matter what you have.
Imagine if he didn't do it. He's just a really creepy dude. Is Peter gone? Yeah, sure is. He's gone to get his weapons.
How I wonder what you are.
Oh good, she's back.
Has that man left?
Great actress, by the way, the kid.
He left some time ago, Marky.
She's playing her creepy part very well.
Do you remember now about Marky
Yes. Yes, I remember.
Yes, I remember.
and the time you burnt your arm?
Who are you? What's your name?
You don't know.
You can't work it
You
out.
don't have any idea.
Pretty dumb, aren't you?
Familiar.
It's supposed to be me when I was your age. But it's not me, Marky. It's a snapshot of you.
Oh, it's just a practical joke, a gag.
Understand what?
That I'm you, Helen.
She just said it.
Understand now? I'm you. I'm you when you lived with your mother in the apartment house. And the man came into the house. You screamed so loud.
Ooh, he's still there. Hey, Peter.
I want to bring you up to date, Miss Foley. You've been living with ignorance too long.
It's okay. I don't need to know anything.
That night, it was me in your bedroom. I killed your mother.
No, oh, okay. Confession.
When she ran into your bedroom, I had to follow her.
Yeah, no choice.
But your screams brought people there, and I had to get out in a hurry.
Yeah.
It wasn't until later that I learned that you had no recollection of who was in the bedroom.
Well, your screams want to save you now.
I had to come back, Helen.
Finish
To
the
take care
job.
of the unfinished business you had.
Oh, she's getting away, dude. Scream. She's not screaming. She should be screaming. Oh, Jesus. She kill him? It was self-defense, see? Oh, did something happen? I didn't hear it. I was in the bath.
You gonna be all right, Doc?
I've given her a sedative.
She doesn't remember
Everything
anything.
you need.
What about that child she keeps talking about?
The child is her. At
Oh,
least she conjured up the child.
he knows.
The human imagination is often weird. Sometimes it means salvation.
It's like the end of Psycho where the dude is explaining. Was she going to see the kid again? I'm not going to hear her. Hey,
Hello.
you're not me.
You've got a lovely smile. Don't ever lose it.
The person who works for my mother says I'm a real cutie. He says he has a crush on me.
Miss Helen Foley, who took a dark spot from the tapestry of her life and rubbed it clean. Then
She must have that stuff from the guy who's like selling stuff in What You Need that can get off all those stains. Okay, that was Nightmare as a child, and it is sort of how I imagined it to be, that it was that it's gonna deal with like a grown-up person, but she's remembering something that happened when she was a kid. And in this case, something extremely vivid and important and horrific that she's blocked from her memory. The guy, the friend of her mother's, he played it all wrong. He was he was super creepy, and he said he'd been watching her for years. He should have just finished the job, found the easiest way to do it, and then don't give her a monologue. Don't tell her, I'm the one who killed your mother. Don't do all that first. Just wait till she's making you tea or something. Bonk her on the head. You know? So yeah, he was a dummy. I like the idea that the girl was just a manifestation of her subconscious mind, who had been repressing all that stuff from her childhood. It wasn't clear until just before the guy appeared. Then it was like, it just all clicked into my head. It was like, oh, it is. Well, the first time we saw her, I was like, hey, it's her from when she was a kid. But it became clear why she was there and what she represented, like her fears, having just seen that guy who was triggering something in her brain just before he appeared when they were talking about him. So that was the nice little part of the episode. And the actress playing the little girl did a great job at being extremely unsettling. And you needed a strong performance to sell that. The older version of her was a bit stupid. She just thought it was a gag. Everything's just a gag in the Twilight Zone. And yeah, the dude was just super leering and looming and creepy, and even before she was suspecting him, he was being intense, you know? So yeah, that was Nightmare as a Child, episode 29. Next one is A Stop at Willoughby, episode 30. It's a title that is familiar to me. So I may have seen this at some point, but we're going to watch it again. I don't remember off the top of my head what it's about, but maybe I'll remember as it's being told. But we'll have fun with it. Until then, have a good week, and see you next time.